Hi everyone, I want to welcome you specially to this training. It's going to be a 3-day of social media mastery for small business owners in Nigeria. So if you're here in this training, it simply means you're ready to start using social media to grow your business, all right? And not just to post and pray. This training is going to be an interactive one, all right? How many of us ever posted and cricket? No likes, no comments, no sales, nothing. I know that feeling. It can be very discouraging. But guess what? Before the next 3 days, we are going to be fixing all that together. So before we go deep, I want you to drop in the comment section or the chat box where you are joining us from. I'd love to know my people. I'd love to meet you. If you're joining from Lagos, if you're joining from Abuja, if you're joining from Port Harcourt, or even outside Nigeria, please drop it in the comment section. Let's get to know each other. So here's what we're going to be doing in this class. So in this class, we're going to be laying your foundation. Okay. We're going to be laying your foundation and also, set up properly. Laying a foundation and setting up properly so that when people find you online, they take you seriously and even get to buy from you. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing in this first class, and I hope we are ready. The problem for many small business owners is not because social media doesn't work. Okay, the problem is that you're on social media, but you're not set up for success. Now, this is what I mean. A business owner about 2 days ago reached out to me, and she was like, okay, hi, Sharon, I would love you to actually manage my page. Actually, this was what she said. What she said was that for some time, I stopped posting, and I just decided to start posting, to resume posting, and then I came across your videos, and I had to stop immediately because I realized that posting is not just posting. You post strategically. And then she was like, I love how my behind the scenes. I think, she was actually talking about my behind the scene, how I manage clients, online. And she was like, the moment I came across your videos, I actually knew that, no, I cannot do this alone. So I decided to reach out. So the first thing I did was, can I have the link to your page? And she gave me a link to our Instagram page. And guess what I saw? I saw a beautiful page, about 200 followings and all that. No bio optimization, no call to action, not even clear. There was no call to action. But she had beautiful shoots and all that. Although it was obvious that it was obvious she was a fashionist, it was clear. But then no call to action. Do you understand? No bio optimization. So what am I trying to say in essence? Imagine walking to such kind of page. There is no contact, no proper way to actually contact the seller. Of course, she made a good decision reaching out to me. So by the end of this section, okay, you will know exactly which platforms to actually, you're going to be picking 2 platform to actually focus on. You will know which to choose to focus on and actually how to look professional, even if you know nothing about social media. Sounds good, If that sounds good, type let's go in the chat now. Type let's go in the chat. All right, let's go. Now here is the truth. You don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to be on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. No. You don't have to be everywhere. You only need to be where your customers are. And that's the secret. Now let's break this down together. As I'm explaining, think about your business and where your ideal customers are. Now let's look at the first platform on my list, Instagram. I call it the visual seller. If you sell anything visual, maybe say fashion, lifestyle, beauty, Instagram is your playground. The reason is Nigerians spend over 2 hours every day scrolling on that platform. Now, let me ask a question. I told you this class is going to be an interactive one. So who here sells beauty or fashion? I want you to drop me in the comment section if you're one of them. Drop me in the comment section if you're into beauty or fashion. Instagram is perfect for that. Take a look at Zara Cosmetics. They built over 100 million brands just from consistent product photos and makeup tutorials. And you know what's funny? It wasn't about having 100 million followers. It was about being consistent and showing up professionally. So now let's dive into the next platform on my list, Facebook. I call it the community builder. If your audience is a bit older, let's say from 30 years and above, or maybe you're into some form of services, okay, Facebook is a gold. There are Facebook groups for everything, from food vendors to wedding planners to furniture makers, and people buy directly from those groups. So how many of us are on Facebook but not yet using it for business? Up high in the chat box, we're going to change that today. So we're going to be diving into the next platform on my list, and the next platform is WhatsApp. I call that one the direct converter. It is the Obunge of all Obunge. I hope we are gaining value in this class already. Now listen carefully, because this is not optional. Every Nigerian business owner needs WhatsApp business, period. Do you know why? Because 90% of your customers already use it daily. That's the truth. I have personally seen caterers handles over 50 orders, all from their WhatsApp catalog. So if you don't have your WhatsApp business installed yet, that's your first action step for today. So go ahead and do that now. Please don't get it wrong. I don't mean WhatsApp personal. I don't mean a personal WhatsApp. I mean a WhatsApp business, okay? The one that has catalog, quick replies, and labels, okay? Yeah, please go ahead and take that action immediately. So now let's dive into the next platform on my list, and it's called LinkedIn, okay? I call that B2B Goldmine. Yeah. If you offer professional services like HR, coaching, consulting, or tech, LinkedIn is your place. That's where people who can pay you over 500,000 per project hang out. I know a lot of HR consultants who landed big gigs from that platform just by posting thought leadership content consistently. So now let's dive into the next platform on my list, and it is Twitter. And I call that the conversation starter. This particular platform is for businesses that loves conversation. Okay. Yeah. So if you're in tech, media, or customer service, this platform can help you go viral fast. Yeah. Now let's look at Piggyverse. They build trust by simply engaging with customers every day. They didn't just post art. They talked to people. So let me ask a question. Based on what we've learned so far, what two platform best you think best fits your business? Okay. So is it WhatsApp plus Instagram, or Twitter plus LinkedIn, Facebook plus Instagram, or Instagram plus Facebook? Remember, you're not taking more than two, okay? So choose two first, and then later you can actually focus on just two platforms. Then later you can actually expand. You know why? Because focus brings a lot of results. Please go ahead and drop it in the comment section, okay? I want to know what platform best fits your business. I want to be sure you actually understand this class, or you're gaining value. I want to know if you're gaining value or you understand this class, okay? So go ahead, drop the two platforms you think best fits your kind of business, okay? So next, we're going to be diving into professional setup checklist, all right? So let's dive in. So now that you've picked your platforms, let's make it look professional. Because let's be honest, if your page looks messy or incomplete, people won't take you seriously. Even if your product is amazing. Yeah. So now let me ask this question. How many of us have gone to a page to actually shop? Yeah. And then when you get to the page, the page are not even looking, they're not even looking serious. Yeah. Okay. So let me give us an instance. Okay. You remember, for those of us that have been following my trainings, there was one of my trainings I thought about, the social media training. Yeah. The training on social media management. Okay. So if you've not watched it and you want to be fully involved as a social media manager, please go and watch it. Okay, I'm gonna drop the training in the comments, in the box, the comment section, the description box on this particular video, so you can actually watch it for those of us who want to actually go deep into social media management. Okay, let's get back to what we were talking about. Okay, now there was a part of the training I taught us about pitching to clients. I need to gist you this one. So I tried to pitch to some couple of persons I actually feel that, okay, I want to work with. Yeah, I looked at their pages, just like I taught you. Yeah, just like I taught you in the training, how to pitch to clients. Okay, people that when you look at their profile, they are not doing well. They don't have clear bio, nothing. Yeah. So I looked at this particular page and I wanted to reach out to the person. And guess what? No means to even get to the person. Talk more of pitching. Yeah. Hey, God. So what if I was a customer? What if I was interested in the product? I don't know if you understand. How do I get to you? And you wake up every morning, or maybe because she's not even consistent in what she's doing. Yeah. But I know in a couple of our videos, she markets a particular product, but yet no proper way to reach you. And that's what I was asking. Okay. Going back to the question, I wanted to ask you, how many of us approach a page or probably get to a page and then you're like, you have to, no option that actually turn back. Why? Because it's either they're not looking trustworthy or no proper call to action. You don't even know how to reach them, or probably they don't know what they are doing. You have to turn back. You have no option than actually leave that particular page. We're going to be fixing that today. All right. So I'll be sharing with you a 10-minute checklist. Now, the first thing is your profile picture. You can use your logo for your profile picture or a clear, bright headshot of you. It should not be blurry selfies, I beg. Don't go and use one blur selfie. Something you just took like blur. It should be professional. How much is photography? You can even take a passport kind of, like, it's very affordable. Yeah, just something like a very clear shot of you, and probably with a smile, with a beautiful smile. Yeah. So no blurry selfie. All right. Make sure it's the same across all platforms. All right. So that people can easily recognize you. All right. Like, for instance, when you go to my LinkedIn page, I use the same picture as my YouTube page. I use the same picture as my Facebook page. I use the same picture as my WhatsApp profile picture. Yeah. So people can easily recognize you when they approach your pages. Okay. Yeah. So don't ask me why I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm on. So I said it. So like I said earlier, when you get better in whatever you're doing, you can actually expand. Okay. Understand what works for you first before adding any other platform. Okay. And that's why I am on WhatsApp, I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn, and I'm on YouTube. Okay. I already know what works better for me. So I am free to add others. And guess what? I am not like, it's not like I'm extremely active on all the platforms. Yeah. I know my focus. I have two special focus. Yeah. Two particular platforms that I focus, that pour all my energies on. Okay. So others are just to keep part of, like, to just have some presence in some other ones. Yeah. So let's go on with what we're saying. Now let's dive into the second checklist, okay, which is your bio or description. Okay. Now make sure you keep this simple and clear. All right. Now your bio should include what you do, who you help, how to contact you, and one clear call to action. Okay. So make sure your bio contains these 4 things I just mentioned. All right. For instance, you could say something like, I help Lagos food lovers enjoy healthy meals every day. Next thing you can add to that is order via WhatsApp or send me a DM to order. Okay, so you can see how clear and simple your bio looks like. Yeah, it's just straight to the point. Add your phone number, preferable WhatsApp enable, maybe like a WhatsApp link, something they could just click, to bring them to your WhatsApp. You could add your email address if it's important, yeah, or even a website can even be better. So now let's dive into the next on our checklist, okay? And the next on our checklist is business category and hours. On Facebook and Instagram, make sure you pick the right business category and put the right hours you're available. Like for instance, okay, if you're available from just Monday to Friday, you can make sure you set the days you'll be available and the hours. Okay, if you're available from 9 a.m. to say 5 p.m. in the evening, make sure you set it appropriately. You're available from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, fine. And if you're available for the whole week, it's fine. Just make sure you set it right so people know when you are available and when they can actually reach you. Okay, so now let's dive into the final part on our checklist, and it is your first post. Okay, your first post should include an introduction of who you are, or probably what your business is all about. Tell people what your business is all about, and maybe add a little welcome, to your page or probably your business. Now let's quickly look at WhatsApp business setup. Okay, I'll be showing you my phone. Let's do it together. Okay, I want to show you where you can actually upload pictures into your catalog on WhatsApp. Yeah. Now see this. WhatsApp, yeah. So if you go to your WhatsApp,
thing is,
can you see
click
this?
On choose. Yeah. After that, you go to catalog. Yeah. You click on your catalog. You can see my annotation, right? Then you click on add a new item. Okay. So once you click on add a new item, it brings you here. So where you can add your photos, and then you click on it, and then click on your gallery, and then you go search for your product. Okay. I don't really have a product on this phone, so I'm just going to pick a white chair. Something, at least just something for the purpose of this class. Okay. So I've seen something, I've clicked on it, and then you click on that white button. That's it. So you can add more items. You can see that you can add more items. But for the purpose of this class now, the first thing is write the product name. What is the product? Electric table. Yeah. That's the first thing. You write the product name. White chair, like, do you understand me? A brief stuff. And then you go ahead and put your price. Okay. So you put the price of that product. Okay. That is it. So you type in the price. All right. And then next is, if you have a sales price, okay, let's assume this was 30,000 naira, and now I want to sell it 25,000 naira inside. Instead, you can go ahead and put the product price, okay? And then afterwards, you go ahead and describe the product. For that description, you can see my description, yeah? You can see everything that has to do with that. And then you see your country. I'm in Nigeria. So this is where you can add whatever country you are in. All right. So that's it. That's it for that. Yeah, that's it. You click on save. Okay. So you go ahead and click on save. Save. Now I'm trying to save this item to my catalog. Okay. So you can see that it's that simple. As simple as that. You can see your product has been added to the catalog. That's it, guys. That's it, guys. That's it.
Or send us a DM to order. Then footwear to last for you for a lifetime. Now see what I wrote? Footwear to last for you for a lifetime. Now I this product This product has been there for a while now. Trust me, I was not in any form of there was no time. I was not in any form. What I'm trying to say is that I was not in any form of any digital, whatever. I knew nothing about online stuff. I knew nothing about, I was just an industrial chemistry. I was just an industrial chemist who was selling online. But you can see then, this is an old phone and an old everything, like years ago. I think this thing is about 2 years or 3 years. This write-up, you could see, despite the fact that I was not even, like, you know, the knowledge I have right now is not what I used to have. But then at least you can see how I arranged my, you know, who wouldn't buy from me? Tell me. Let's go on with our training. So that is it. So you can see, I was trying to show you this particular one. So you can see why I brought the other phone is because WhatsApp has added a lot of things. Formerly, like I told you, that write-up has been for a very long time, Yeah. So there was nothing like country of origin. So I think they've added it. So I think this is the latest, whatever now. So you can see, hide this item. I'm not sure I have that there, but possibly there is. So there's a country of origin required. So you can see Nigeria. So you have to I've clicked on it and I can see Nigeria. So you can choose any country and then save. I'm in Nigeria. Yeah. So that's it. So that is it about how to actually, if you're into products. Yeah. So that's how you can actually, arrange your products here on your WhatsApp catalog. Okay. So let's get on with our training. Now tell me, imagine you having all your products well arranged, yeah, in your catalog on WhatsApp. And then somebody walk up to you like, hi Sharon, please, how much is your Italian made shoe? It's very simple. All I just need to tell that customer is go check my catalog. You will see the price there. Isn't that simple? So simple and easy. Yeah. So nobody needs to stress your brain over, you know. So we've looked at part 1 where we looked at platform selection. Part 2 was where we looked at professional setup checklist. And now we are diving into part 3. Okay. How are you feeling so far? I hope you have been gaining value. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've learned a lot from this class. So let me know in the chat if you've been gaining value from this class. I want you to type value in the chat if you've been gaining anything from this class. So next I'm going to be giving you a homework. All right, for today's class. I hope you've been jotting everything down. Yeah. So the next thing I want you to take home and ask yourself and actually solve, yeah, it's going to be your homework for today is, first thing is choose 2 platforms if you don't have any. So choose 2 platforms if you don't have any. Complete your professional setup, okay, based on our training. Yeah. Go ahead and make your profile professional. All right. Now the third homework is post your introduction. And then the last homework for this class is join our WhatsApp group for support. So I'm going to be dropping the WhatsApp link. All you just need to do is click on the WhatsApp and join our WhatsApp group for any support you want, business support, whatever support you need in your business. So go ahead and join our WhatsApp group support. Now here is my key takeaway for you. Okay. You don't need thousands of followers to make money online. There's a restaurant in VI, Tasty Time. They don't have thousands of followers. They have just 800 followers, but are fully booked every time. Why? Because they post their daily specials consistently. So don't wait to blow. Start showing up. The customers will follow. All right, this is a wrap for day 1, which is our foundation. Tomorrow we'll be diving into day 2 and we'll be talking about what to post that actually sells. I'm sure you don't want to miss this. If you gain value in today's class, I want you to drop a red heart in the comment section and tell me your 2 chosen platform from this class. So I'll see you tomorrow, same time and same energy. If you found this video valuable, please subscribe, like this video and share to friends and family for more social media management tips. And if you're serious about becoming a social media management I have 2 ways to help you. Number 1 is Azavio Academy, where I teach comprehensive digital marketing skills, including social media management. You can find the link in the description box. Number 2 is if you're a business owner looking for social media management services, my agency at Azavio helps a lot of businesses grow. You can click the link to book a strategic call with us. So I'll see you in my next video. Now go get those clients.